Hey guys, how's it going? This is our Town Hall 3 base design videos. Our first video to kind of give you guys a tutorial on some of the basic fundamentals as far as designing a base in Clash of Clans. So for those of you that are following along on our series, we're upgrading our Town Hall from level 3 to level 4. All of our structures here are maxed out almost for a Town Hall 3. Like I can't when I say that, it means I can't upgrade this structure until I need a Town Hall 4. And I've kind of done that with everything. Everything's kind of at that stage. My walls are maxed. My castle is built and maxed. Can't do that. My collectors are currently being upgraded, and my motor can't be built. So we're pretty much good to go. But now we're getting to the point where okay, we're starting to climb into the leagues now. Now we're in bronze 2. The higher you get in leagues, the more loot bonus you'll get for winning. So now you have this tool available on the right, the arrows in the upper and the right position. So you click on that. We're going to remove all. And what this does, this gives you the ability to kind of design a base without all the clutter already there, okay? So we're going to use this to make our first base. And what I like to do, this is maybe not preferred by everyone, but it can be nice, and sometimes people will give you a free shield every once in a while, is you put the town hall right in the corner, all by itself. And what this does is sometimes if someone's searching through your base, or through bases rather, and they're looking for loot, maybe you have some loot, but maybe you might get someone that just wants to destroy your town hall to get the bonus and to climb in trophies, and then you get a shield in the process when they destroy your town hall, making your resources safe until you come back online. So we're going to do that just with the shot that maybe, hey, maybe we'll get a free shield. So here we go. We really only care about our storages. This is what we really want to to protect. And now, right now, for Town Hall 3, what do you think are most valuable resources? How do I still have a level 2 wall? Well, I'll fix that later. What do you think is our most valuable resource? We have a defense. We have 2 cannons, an archer tower, and a mortar, and a clan castle. I'm gonna say probably our clan castle and our motor. So what we're gonna do, let's do this. Let's do this. So I'm gonna move these two together. Move these right here, and I definitely want my clan castle to be in the middle between these, right? Look at the range on that. And what the clan castle does is your clan is able to give you troops, and when anything comes within the proximity of this radius, those troops will come out. Odds are, if you're a new player, you're going to be in a clan that has players that have higher level troops. They can give you those troops, and they can defend your base. This is a very, very powerful tool in the early game for players. I have people that will give me max level troops, although I'm only a level 16. It makes a very big difference. You need to get your clan castle as soon as possible, and hopefully you have some players in your clan that are generous enough to give you troops every once in a while. So what we're going to do, guys, is I want to talk to you guys about walls. Walls are so much fun. Walls is like makes this game fun. They really do. So I'm not sure how intricate we can get with this design, because I'm trying to remember how many walls we actually have available. However, hey, look at that. We have a base design. So the cool thing about this is these are each one separate compartment. So where these gold storages are, this is one compartment. Where these elixir storages is one compartment. And so if they break into this compartment, they're not going to be able to get to the mortar or the cannon unless they destroy these walls, right? So right here we have different compartments. Now the tricky thing with this is that if I threw a wall breaker from, like, let's say where around this general area, you could aim it so it actually would get this wall, then it would kind of break into both of these compartments, right? So maybe we should do something like this. Maybe we'll get a little advanced in our first tutorial. Maybe we should do something like this. Let's show you guys a little trick that I know, so we don't have 2 compartments coming at the same time. So we could stagger. Oh my goodness, we could stagger the positioning on how our walls are positioned. Okay, so let's just move that out 1. Let's close this off. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna move this right here, and then we're gonna bring this wall right here. And then we still have enough walls to do this. So we're gonna have to get a little tricky as far as how we do this. let's see here. So maybe we can still do this. Let's bear with me. This is kind of the fun part about building bases, is that sometimes you just have to kind of experiment yourself, and you're gonna have base designs that you're gonna you're kind of question yourself. Is this a good base design? And a lot of times you're just gonna have to kind of put it to the test. And if it works and no one ends up getting your loot, great, you've succeeded. However, sometimes you have to try multiple times to get that magical base. So let's see here. Let's talk about something else. Like let's say you only have one good one resource with a lot of, like, let's say you only have like a lot of gold or a lot of elixir. You really only need to protect one of those, right? So let's say, right, because right now our elixir is basically empty, but we have a lot of gold coins. So one thing you can do is you can design your base to only defend one type of storage. So let's say we only want to protect gold storages, and we can just kind of sacrifice the elixir. So let's try that. Let's try that. That's going to be a better base design, I think. And what this is going to do, so I'm going to remove these walls because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these ones yet. So now I can maybe put another elixir storage here, another elixir storage here, and that can kind of play around with my defenses. I can maybe move this archer tower, and well, maybe we'll split the archer tower in the middle so it kind of has range on both. Then I can move a cannon here, and we'll throw our other cannon. Kind of make like a triangle with them. We'll make like a triangle with these. Don't I have two cannons? Where's the other one? I put it somewhere. Here it is. There it is. There's the cannon. The lone cannon. Okay. So now we kind of have a triangle with our defenses. We have our motor in the center along with our clan castle. However, now we want to make it so that we utilize the rest of our buildings effectively, as efficient as we can. Most of the time you're going to have resources in your collectors, so you're going to want to have those close. So I'll put those accordingly. I also want to talk about another simple concept with you guys. Notice how like there's this highlighted area around your base. This highlighted area, like if I were to move this right here, notice how there's a highlight around it. That gap in between the cannon and the gold mine, what that signifies is, what that identifies rather, is that's where troops can be dropped when someone's attacking you. Like I can drop troops there. So if you have just everything all over the place, this is just a hodgepodge of random stuff, you know, they can pretty much take everything out, because there's obviously you can take this gold mine out because the cannon can't attack anything with range. So within the range of that. So you want to kind of arrange your base in such a way that everything is kind of close and you have none of those gaps. So you could put this right there. Look at, notice how there's no gap. Look how there's no gap. But when you're getting too far out, your archer tower and your cannon can't defend them. So we don't want to do that either. However, you do want to make it so that they kind of work as like a shield for your archer tower, per se. You know, like it's not really, these don't really do anything. But if I drop a barbarian down, he has to first go through the barracks, and while it's going through the barracks, the archer tower is going to start taking them down. So that's one thing you have to consider with your placement on some of these buildings, even though they might not have no function for you, rather than making troops. However, defensively, they can have quite the function. So you have to look at it that way. Let's see here. I want to move this elixir collector. I don't want like an archer like kind of picking it off without like my mortar maybe covering it, or my clan castle coming out. So I'm gonna move that in a bit. These guys are really big. These army camps. They're 5 by 5 tiles. They're the biggest item in Clash of Clans. So these can actually be like a pain in the butt to position. So you usually have to have these like pretty close to like your defenses, which is fine because they have a lot of life. They have like they get to have a solid amount of life. So there's no problem with having those close to defenses. There really isn't. So we'll arrange these two right next to our archer tower and our cannon, so that those can work as shields too. And now we have to start putting our builder huts pretty much wherever seems fit, wherever there's like a nice 2x2 tile. And I think this is going to be an okay base design. When you're at like a town hall, one of my town hall 3 right now, it's not the most imperative thing that you're taking advantage of every single, like you're not min-maxing your base, or you're not spending too much time designing it, because honestly you're going to be progressing so fast. And when my town hall finishes upgrading to town hall 4 in the matter of like 4 hours, I'm going to have to add things to this, and I'm going to have to redo a lot of it. So, but that's half the fun. That's half the fun of Clash of Clans. Maybe I have enough walls to do this. Maybe, I doubt it, but I can try. Oh, And that's as far as I can get. Dang it. Well, you know what? We're going to keep it like that. Maybe funneling them in right there isn't a bad way to do things, because then our cannon, our motor, and our archer tower can kind of attack them. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to leave it. We're just going to leave it just like that. We'll put some bombs there. That's what we're going to do. We're going to move our bombs there. That way when they go inside there, they're kind of funneled into our traps. I like it. So there we go. We kind of pulled this out of our, and this is kind of what we came up with. And that's kind of the train of thought that you have. So now they have that you can either break if they drop wall breakers, they'll break into this compartment, or they can go further into the base and go to the center with their motors in our clan castle, or they can go on the opposite end and get this gold storage. And if they are another Town Hall 4 or 3, and they're trying to get both of your gold storage, it's unlikely that they're going to get both of them. They might get one of them, certainly if they overloaded one side with all of their troops. However, making their way across your entire base and dealing with the motor and the centralized clan castle and these cannons well protected by all these assets, as well as this cannon here and the archer tower. I mean, I doubt it. I doubt they'd build a 3-star unless they were a well-developed Town Hall 4 or 5 with upgraded troops. So I'm gonna save this and okay, confirm. There it is, and that's a wrap. So guys, the next video we're going to come back as soon as my town hall is upgraded. I want to show you some of the first new things that you should be doing and looking for, as far as, okay, my town hall's ready, now what? So that's going to be the next video, as far as kind of logistically planning everything with your builders, what you should do first. So if you're finishing your Town Hall 3 and now it's Town Hall 4, and what should be the most efficient way, the most effective way to go into Town Hall 4? And we'll definitely look at that. We'll talk about things, and we'll see what we can do with all of our builders and just what makes sense, what upgrades to do, how to prioritize things. And yeah, we'll share some attacks as well, and we'll probably have to rearrange our base because we're going to have new structures to add. I hope this was an informative video for base designs, and this is pretty simple, and there's only so many things, so many different variables with it, but this kind of gives you just a brief taste of what is to come later on in the game for you. If you thought this video was helpful or you enjoyed it in any way, please subscribe, check out the other videos that we have. Also, you can find me on twitchtv.com, or I'm sorry, just Twitch TV. We do streams every once in a while, so yep, I'll see you guys next time.